Let's go.
What's up, party people? This is Jose Heredia with the CrossFitter Show, here talking to Lance Greenwood from Washington. How are you, Lance?
Great.
Excellent. Now, Lance is a designer of some mobile apps, and we're going to be talking to him about how he designs these apps. Lance, how long have you been doing this?
Actually, I started out as a web designer probably a decade ago, and just recently took over a friend of yours and my brother, actually, his website, and have been managing that. And in doing that, I saw that this app thing with the iPhone is kind of taken off, and kind of got interested in it. So I looked around and looked at what it was going to take to learn how to do the actual programming, and it's pretty intense. Having delved into the web design for years now, it's not something I can't do, but it's something that's going to take me a little time to catch up to. So I looked around and thought, okay, there's got to be a better way to do this, and I found a third-party app that allows me, or third-party software that allows me to create these apps within a framework.
And what type of apps are you developing or making?
Well, right now I'm focusing mainly on, I guess you might call it a electronic business card type of deal. And I know that you've probably had the opportunity to see the one that Dave uses over at Digital Engagement. But, it comes with a contact page, photo album. You can put 9 pictures in there. A map, content, with contact information on it, a landing page, and a couple of others. Your links to your Facebook and your Twitter and stuff like that. It's a neat little package. I put these things out at $100, $125 a pop, and I actually went and did a little research. And I had mentioned to you the other day that they were looking at going cross-platform, and I found out that they actually have done that. It costs a little bit more than $125. It cost $250, and the added extras are Android, a speeded up site for Android, a site that is installable on an iPad, plus a mini website, if you will. It's almost a larger presentation than what you see on the phones.
Nice. So what you're able to do is grab information from your client. In this case, it could be a potential DJ who wants to put an app out in the market for clients to see and to be able to interact with. And you're able to put something together for them in relatively inexpensive manner.
Absolutely. I mean, if you look at what's available out there, and you look at your competition, who are we working against? What do these guys have, and what are they using to get one up over the next guy? And this is just another way that a DJ or any business person, for that matter, can extend their reach out there to their clients and their clients' friends, because these apps are shareable by SMS, text messages, email, and they can directly download them from the internet. So it's a cheap piece of business, really.
And what's fascinating to me is that it's an added piece of marketing for the business. And as a DJ here in LA, we have a huge market, and I'm sure a lot of markets across the country kind of share the same experience, where really trying to set yourself apart and add a little bit of value to the client. So having an app to say, hey, check it out. I got an app aside of my website. You could find out more information about me. And if you put a QR code, as I mentioned before, on your brother's app, or his business card has a QR code, and I'm able to link it up to the app and have them download it if they want to.
Right. And actually, one of the improvements they've made within this template, if you will, they actually will create a QR code for the individual, and it's a $15 upgrade. that's easy money. I mean, it's cheesy. You're going to spend that on coffee or a beer or whatever later anyway. So you get this QR code, and what it does is it allows you to for your high res artwork that you might want to put on business cards or something else. It allows you a downloadable file for that, as well as one right on your phone that you can turn around, share with the person next to you that's got the scanner, and bam, they're picking up your app right now.
Are these apps you're designing, are they also compatible to the iPad?
Yeah. That's a big question. It's a loaded question. Anything that'll work on the iPhone obviously should work on the iPad. However, in doing the research at the upgrades that the company's made, they're saying go to the bigger, better, because then you're getting iPhone, iPad, Android, and a mini website to boot. And it's not it's not a website I'd hang my hat on, but it's one more place that people can connect with you.
Mm-hmm. Where do you see the Android market going? Do you think it'll overtake or be more popular than the iOS market?
That's a tough call. I got to believe that it's going to parallel. I mean, the markets will parallel each other, but you've got such a huge following. I mean, 53 million plus users of the iOS products. It's going to take a long time for Android to catch that.
So, Lance, if a guy who's watching this on YouTube or on Ustream during our show wants to jump in and get an app from you, what do they need to do?
Easiest thing to do is get onto my website or send me an email, creativetalents.com. And talents is spelled a little crazy. It is creative, TALANTZ. And there's a big explanation for that, but you can read it on the website. Maybe you'll figure it out. And my email is lance@creativetalents.com. Give me a call, 509-420-0890. It's really not too hard.
All right, Lance. Well, thank you very much for coming on the show one more time. And one last way to get a hold of you is your email address and website real quick.
Yeah, it's lance@creativetalents.com. Site, obviously, www.creativetalents.com. And Creative Talents is spelled funny. You'll notice maybe on the graphic there. Talents is TALANTZ. Or you can call me, 509-420-0890.
Thanks for coming on the show.
You bet. Thank you for having me.
All right, guys, so check out Lance and his Creative Talents on the App Store. You can have your very own iOS or Android app that you can share with your clients and get more business. So that's it from the CrossFitter Show for right now. We'll see you next time.